I hope you have watched our previous video on H1B interview tips. This is the continuation. Please watch it and watch this video remaining tips for tips that will help you in clearing this H1B interview. The third tip I had is to prepare well for the first question. Now most H1B visa interviews will begin by asking about your current company and your current role. That means, where are you working currently? What are you doing currently? And this is a way for the visa officer to judge whether you have any specialized skill, whether you have any specialized knowledge. So when you talk about your current company and your current role, instead of talking about the day-to-day responsibilities, which might sound a little generic, make sure to include details of any domain expertise you have, any specialized knowledge or skills that you possess. For example, you could have domain expertise and say your cloud domain, or your expertise could be in setting up automation processes, or your expertise could be in a very particular type of development. So whatever your key skill set and expertise that you have developed over the years, particularly in the current role, make sure that you highlight it up front when asked about what are you doing currently. And if you answer this first question well and the visa officer is convinced that you do have specialist skills or specialist knowledge, you also avoid a lot of follow-up questions such as why not someone else, why not someone from the US, and so on. The fourth tip is to prepare well for the most important question: what is your role in the US? All H1B visa interviews typically have this question: what will be your role in the US? Why have you been hired? Or what are you going to be doing in the US office? Now, to answer this question, the main thing that you need to understand is what is the key requirement or the need in the US office, / You might not have the details of the project that you are working on. But what is the requirement or the need that you're fulfilling should be known to you. For example, maybe the company has acquired new clients, and there is some type of development work to be done for them. You will be part of that. Or there is some migration going on in the internal systems, and you're going to be a part of this entire migration project. So, whatever the change or the requirement in the US team or the US office should be known to you. When you're answering about your role in the US, combine this change or this requirement along with your expertise. So when you combine these two things, it gives a very convincing answer as to what will be your own in the US. Again, giving a good convincing answer here also avoids a lot of unnecessary follow-up questions. The fifth tip that I have for acing the H1B visa interview has a lot to do with how you speak and how you appear. Now, in work visas, a lot of importance is given to your presentation. So more than any other visa categories, such as tourist visas or F1 visas, how you look at how you present yourself is very, very important for work visas like H1B. So make sure that you practice enough, make sure that you are confident and you're able to speak clearly and express yourself in front of the visa officer. Also, take care of your grooming. You should be well dressed, and make sure that you're wearing formal clothes. Wearing formal clothes for H1B is important, it's a given. So make sure that you're wearing proper formal. You need not wear a tie and a blazer. But formal clothing both for men and women is very, very important. So these are 5 tips to ace your H1B visa interview. I hope that it helps you. For more detailed prep, you can get in touch with me. We can do a one-to-one session to structure your answers. We can do a mock interview, and we can also review your Ds 160 form. The detail of all of this is in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. If you have any more questions, feel free to in the comment below. You could also DM us on Instagram. And before you go, watch the rest of the video, because now we're going to show you real H1B visa interview experiences. So these are interview experiences that have happened in the last few months, and it's a good way to get a sense of what type of questions are being asked. How your interview could potentially look like. So I hope that it helps you, and I'll see you soon. Make sure that you subscribe. We have more useful content coming up for the H1B visa series.